Davey, for each year in Lanarkshire, give me your thoughts after that, please.
Really poor 3 goals. I think if you put the game down, I think we had a lot of control in the game, we had a lot of possession in the game, we got into some good areas. Just I thought the 3 goals we lost were really poor. For a combination of things, I'm not going to start digging players out, but I thought the 3 goals we lost today were really poor and they weren't like us. To come away from home and score 3 goals and go away with our points, disappointing, but one of the games, I just thought the game was really transitional at times. We lost the 2 goals, one for a set play, third one for the set play, which is really poor. But we end up back at Jerome when we shouldn't be at Jerome. And Jerome doesn't get the distance in the kick and it comes back in my box, get a foul away, set play, goal. Second one, Matt gets caught in the ball, whether it's a foul or no, don't know. But it's a goal, so it doesn't really matter if it was a foul or not. And the first goal comes for our set play. We're just not set up right behind the ball and we don't recover properly. So I thought the goals we lost today were a wee bit unlike us. So I was disappointed with that. But I thought the boys dug deep, got themselves back in the game. I thought the subs had an impact. The 4 of the subs actually played a huge part in the first goal. I think the third goal, gets flipped out to wee Robbie. He then transitions it up the park, great touch, plays forward, really progressive. Ends up at Dan and Smithy, wide right. Dan drives inside, plays a wee ball to Pitts does a wee over, and Stephen Kelly finishes it. So you've got 4 of the players that made the sub to get you the lead in the game at 3-2. And I think when we've got the league at 3-2, it's a missed opportunity again. It's a missed opportunity because the game's there to pick the 3 points up and we don't see it out.
Don't know if you've seen it back or not yet. We're obviously half an hour post-match, but it looked like a foul on Ryan McGowan potentially for the third goal.
I thought there might be offside as well, but I'm always saying look for excuses. It's football, innit? It's football, so aye, maybe. But again, I say to the players, does it really matter? You've got a point, you've dropped 2 points, it's gone, this moment's gone. We've got like 7, 8 big moments to look forward to. Well, probably more now. Yep. So probably more now. I think the league was in Falkirk's hands anyway, but I think the 2 points a day, then they're going to have a game on Saturday. That's probably going to get a kind of insurmountable swing, yep. I would imagine. So I'm not going to concede it until mathematically you can't win the league, but I think we've got to be pushing for second. We've got to try and finish second. That's got to be the collective aim.
Does push us into second today, obviously, with your dropping points. So.
Yeah. And I think if we'd managed to pick 3 points up today and then managed to pick 3 points up against Falkirk on the Tuesday, I think it puts a wee bit of pressure on them. I think now what we've done is give them a real bit of leeway. There's a real bit of leeway, takes the pressure off them, and I think when you're playing with no pressure, games become a wee bit easier. So we've not had the chance to put the pressure on Falkirk, but I'll be honest, I don't care about Falkirk. If they win the league, fair play to them, crack on. I think you just focus on yourself, focus on Livingston. Can we win our next game and see where it takes us? You're sitting in there. Draws have been kind of the downfall of the season. We've got the best conceded record in the league, I think, in all competitions, the best in Scotland. And you're sitting here, not at the top of the league. So it kind of tells you where our problems have came this year. And I wouldn't put that down to one player. I wouldn't say it's just your striker, it's just your wingers. I think it's all over collectively. I think there's some players need to chip in with bigger goals and more often. Your 8s, your centre-backs, your full-backs, all over. And your number 9 are the people that have been playing through the middle and the wide areas. So I'm going to say where the problems lie. It's easy to say it's a problem, but you could still be in the Premier League. And it's not a problem at that point. So we're sitting here, so I've got to watch how my terminology, because I think the boys deserve a lot of credit. We dropped points. We dropped points today. We should have won the game. We never won the game. Done incredibly well to get ourselves back in the game. But we've only got ourselves to blame, really. But see, to be fair, it's gone. This moment's gone. Let's go and focus on the Falkirk game. And make sure we're the team that finishes second. If we can't finish first, we've got to finish second.
That Dunfermline game next weekend has been postponed due to international call-ups and things, so it is Falkirk next, 10 days' time, wee bit more recovery in the legs and things like that. It has been a busy schedule, hasn't it? But
I hate saying this, but I do feel it myself. Boys are going to have a few days off. I think they need it. I thought some players there, Big Tatey's going through Ramadan now. There's factors that people probably don't see, and I think it's going to have an effect on you as a player. So
it's almost just good to get away from the environment for a few days.
Aye, I think so. I think it's one of them. I said to Dave, look, I'm going to shut the club in terms of the footballing department, just so you know, like, I'm not wanting all you guys being in and we're all off. So I said, you obviously that's your decision, no mine, but I just want to let you know I'm telling everybody away, go and stay away for the club, and then let's go and rejuvenate ourselves and let's go and get ready for this final push. Still got a trophy we can win, still got playoffs to play for, and we've still got a chance of getting back to the Premier League. So disappointing, but I don't know, I'm probably glass half full than glass half empty, if I'm honest. I think what I will say is, but I think we need the fans to help us. I think we need to get as many fans into that stadium as we possibly can on Tuesday night, a week on Tuesday, then the next game, then the next game, and then the next game. If you look at the tickets were sold for the final, if I can say anything just for all the staff and all the players, like, go and get along as many numbers as you can and try and help us help try and take the club back to the Premier League. We need your help, we do, we need your help, and I think it helps the players massively, so I know it's tight, I know tough times, so anything the fans can do to try and get themselves into the stadium for the next batch of fixtures would be greatly appreciated, and let's go and try and win the final first and foremost, but then let's go and try and get the club back to the Premier League. There's a lot to play for. I quite like the playoffs. I would rather not be in them in terms of I'd rather be automatic, but I don't know.
In terms of excitement and stuff, it does give you a bit of a buzz.
Cup final atmosphere to it, so our aim, Ayr United's aim is going to be to finish second. That's where we're both vying towards. Falkirk drop. I don't think they're going to drop enough points. If you look at their consistency over the season, I don't think they're going to drop enough points to make automatic promotion a viable option. Mathematically, yeah, we can still do it, but we've got to be fairly pragmatic in that respect. But aye, boys done well to get ourselves back in the game today, but shot ourselves in the foot with the goals we conceded.
Sums it up. No worries.